Hi everyone, my name is Amir Crummel and I'm the owner of Soulcrete, a decorative concrete business that services the Dallas and Fort Worth Metroplex area. Welcome to our next installment of the Job of the Month series. This one is for June 2011 and it's called A Duck's Tail, Concrete Skim Coating in Lakeworth, Texas. Thanks and hope you enjoy it.
This is what the pool deck, patio, and sidewalk looked like before we started. Our homeowner wanted to create a more common theme throughout the area and make it easier to walk on. It was a combination of cool deck and exposed aggregate that didn't really look that great. You can see how these small, sharp stones and this exposed aggregate finish can be hard on your feet. These guys stopped by to watch us work. One of these two hung around and took a very keen interest in us for reasons you'll find out later in the video. We started up this project by first opening any large cracks we found with a grinder. This allows for the crack-fill epoxy that we use to wick into the crack deeper and help glue the sides of it together. Next, we power wash the entire slab to get it as clean as possible so that our overlay will stick tightly to it. The noise didn't seem to bother our guests, who kept a steely eye on us. Once we wrapped up the power washing, we start mixing the skim coat overlay material and apply it to the floor using a squeegee. Here you can see just how well the overlay material helps smooth out the exposed aggregate. It fills in the spaces between the stones, making it easier to walk on. Normally we don't try to completely fill it in, just make it smoother and easier to keep clean. You can still see a little of the texture coming through, but it's greatly reduced. We usually apply 2 coats to smooth things out and tie all the areas together so that they look similar. Wait for it. Wait for it. There. Now you know why our friends were hanging around. She was taking care of a nest that was right by the sidewalk. Don't worry, we didn't do a thing to the eggs. Alright, back to work. Our homeowners wanted a stone pattern in the bottom part of the pool deck, so we started by chalking out a pattern in the floor. After chalking it out, we scored the pattern using a handheld grinder. By scoring, we mean cutting the overlay material. Next, we taped up the area to protect it from any overspray during the staining and sealing process. We apply the stain using a pump-up sprayer. It goes on somewhat randomly, a little here, a little there, and the variation is what gives the floor so much personality. This is the first coat, so we're not trying to get complete coverage. These are some of the lighter and darker areas from spraying the stain down. Surprise! I guess she didn't like us getting so close, but no harm done. As you can see, she didn't go very far. We started the second stain coat with a different but complementary color and applied it pretty much the same way as the first coat, randomly here and there. All the while, our little friend kept tabs on us. She wasn't exactly shy. When she didn't think anyone was watching, she just waddled right back into the Japanese grass by the sidewalk and settled right down. As soon as the second stain coat dried, we went right into the final step, sealing the skim coat overlay. We spray this on as it's quicker to apply and it gives you a much more consistent coverage than rolling it on. We do it in 2 coats to make sure everything gets sealed correctly. We wrap things up by pulling the protective tape off all the plastic control joint strips and the plastic drop cloths we use to protect the coping. Our homeowners were really pleased with the final result, and we think it did come out looking really nice. Thanks.